The Whispering Shadows. In a quiet, sleepy town, surrounded by dense woods, lived a curious 12-year-old girl named Emily. She was known for her adventurous spirit and a habit of sneaking out at night to explore the world when everyone else was asleep. One night, as the moon hung low and the streets were silent, Emily decided to wander into the woods behind her house. The forest was darker than usual, the thick canopy blocking even the faintest light. Emily carried a small lantern, its flickering flame barely cutting through the darkness. As she ventured deeper, a strange sound reached her ears. A faint whisper, soft and eerie, coming from somewhere ahead. "Who's there?" Emily called out, her voice trembling slightly. The whispers stopped. The silence was so heavy she could hear her own heartbeat. Just as she was about to turn back, the whispers returned, this time louder and clearer. They weren't words she could understand, but they seemed to call her forward, pulling her deeper into the woods. Her curiosity outweighed her fear, and she followed the whispers until she stumbled upon a clearing. In the center stood an ancient, crumbling stone well, covered in moss and vines. The whispers were coming from inside it. Emily hesitated, but leaned over the edge of the well, peering into the darkness. "Hello?" She called again. This time, the whispers formed words. "Help us! Free us!" Emily gasped and stepped back. "Who are you? What do you want?" The shadows around the clearing began to move, swirling and taking on faint shapes. Figures of people, faint and translucent. They floated around her, their voices blending into a soft chorus. "We are trapped. By the curse of the forest. Only you can set us free." Emily felt a chill run down her spine. "What can I do?" she asked, her voice shaky. One shadow floated closer, its form resembling that of a woman. "Inside the well lies a stone. Break it, and the curse will end." Emily hesitated. The well looked ancient and ominous, and something about the request felt wrong. But the shadow's voices grew desperate, pleading with her. Summoning her courage, she picked up a heavy stick and lowered it into the well, feeling around until she hit something solid. With a sharp jab, she struck the stone. A loud, echoing crack filled the air, and the shadows let out a collective sigh that sounded like relief. They began to fade, one by one, until the clearing was silent again. But as Emily turned to leave, she noticed the forest wasn't the same. The trees loomed taller, their branches curling like claws. The once soft whispers returned, but now they were louder, harsher. "Thank you," her voice hissed, no longer kind. "Now we are free." Emily's lantern flickered and went out. Darkness consumed the forest, and she realized, too late, that she had unleashed something far more sinister than she had imagined. From that night on, the townsfolk whispered about the strange girl who vanished into the woods, and the shadow